Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?
Let's go. Peace and blessings to everybody. I hope everyone is staying safe, staying positive, being productive during this time.
Right.
It's time to change the narrative, so that's what we should be focusing on. I do want to say thank you to all of my supporters who have been rocking from the very beginning up until now. All of the new people who are starting to tune into NOPODCAP, I'm thankful and I'm grateful for you all. And I want you guys to like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody just to bless them. You know, they need it. We have Donnie C here again today, co-hosting with me. We gave y'all a little background information last episode, right. So make sure if y'all don't know us, y'all go tune into our first episode. We made history. And yeah, so we're gonna get started. So I'm sorry I say a lot, but bear with me, cause it'd be a lot on my mind. I'm a very crazy thinker, but yeah. So our first topic is going to be about spirituality and how it has helped or shaped or reformed our life, and we're going to go from there. So yes, I am spiritual. I am into myself, my natural being, those type of things, and ever since I have tapped into who I am, and my purpose, and you know, just being myself wholeheartedly and genuinely, life has become much better for me. It literally flows. Like a lot of people used to say, like when you tap into, you know, who you are, life is gonna flow for you, and it has been that ever since. I've been blessed with, you know, my son and now another one, so I'm taking in an abundance of love, happiness, peace. I always manifest those things in my life, and that keeps me going, and that's, you know, that's what helped me to kind of start NOPODCAP as well. I talked about that on the last episode as well. Listen, we talked about a lot, so make sure y'all tune into the first episode as well before y'all check this one out. But yeah, I definitely it's a crazy journey, because it's literally the process of like unlearning and untangling the things that you've been taught your whole life, and you know, been programmed to do your whole life, and kind of starting over and just, you know, tapping into who you truly are and a bunch of other things. So I do encourage people to do that, because it does help you develop a more positive and loving spirit, and I think that's what, you know, that's how you should want to go through life. Right. Not, you know, compelled and always feeling controlled and not having a solution, and you know, just being unwoke or however you want to say that. So that has helped my life tremendously. I'm grateful. I'm still growing. It's not a one-day process. It definitely takes time. It can be frustrating, because a lot of people are not on the same alignment as you. And once you do tap into, you know, becoming spiritual and yourself, you'll realize that this process is unique, and it's going to start setting you apart from the norm and the usual. And you just have to be okay with that, because what society has done, they have watered down everybody and made everybody think that they have to follow these customs and religions and, you know, certain things that puts you in a box. Right. When you're not. Like, life is much more bigger than that. You are much more than, you know, what society view you as or what society says you have to be. So I always encourage people to get to know who you are deep down inside. You have to really know yourself to be successful in this lifetime. Because when you know yourself, you know your purpose. When you know your purpose, you know what you're supposed to be doing. You know how you're supposed to be helping. You know you know how you're supposed to be giving back and, you know, moving throughout the universe. So that's being true and divine. And that's to me like really living life. So I've enjoyed it, even though it has been, you know, some rocky points, but what isn't? So when you do get discouraged during your spiritual journey, you have to stay locked in and keep tapping in, and, you know, get things that are protective and protects your soul and just your whole spirit. I recommend stones. Those help me a lot. Candles, meditation, prayer. All of those things are crucial in staying positive, staying productive, and being prosperous in your spirituality. So, yes, Don, how could you? What has spirituality done for you? Or what has, you know, your journey of
your spirituality very
what has it done, or how has it impacted your life?
Spirituality definitely impacted my life. Just based off, like she said, tapping into yourself, finding out, like, you know, who you really are and what's your purpose out here. So like once I was able to do that, I felt like my alignment and the things that I started to do starting to fall in place for me. Like money stopped being an issue and certain stuff stopped being an issue. So now I know my purpose. I know what I'm here. I'm called to do. You know what I'm saying? So like, and another thing in my spirituality, like I keep my stones. You see these Jones over there? I'm gonna pull a couple of them up.
Those are my stones.
Yeah, they her stones. I got my rack on me. But these right here, like they just pure and they from the earth. You get what I'm saying?
Give
and
you
they can control your mood, control
energy.
your energy, control your vibe. It's just like there's no way you could be like a bad vibe. You know, tapping into yourself and, you know, keeping some good protective energy around you.
Right,
so
right.
That's what it really did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, and I totally agree with what you said as far as just keeping protective and positive energy around you. And part of that is, like we talked about last episode, is the positive and the growth mindset. You have to keep people, which we're going to talk about too, your circle, your energy. You have to keep people around you who's on the same frequency, who's vibrating high, who you know is knows and love themselves, so that they can love you and promote you and enhance your life. Because the best things I think in life that you can give is your time and knowledge to people. So if you are pouring into yourself and giving yourself a lot of time to gain knowledge and just gain a positive spirit and be happy and kind of manifest peace and all of the, you know, things that you should have in life, then once you master that, you're going to be able to teach others how to do it and give that to others as well. So I totally agree with that. Keep protective energy around you. And of course, we have to talk about it because it's in the news, it's on the social media platforms, just about every outlet you can think of. Black Lives Matter, they do. And I support the cause, I support the hashtag, I support the whole, you know, that whole thing, Black Lives Matter. But I just want to talk about a few events in the movement this past weekend. So recently, about like a week ago, one of our beloved brothers, George Floyd, life was taken at the hands of police, and it definitely sparked a crazy uproar all over the U.S. Not just in Minnesota where it happened, but and as this is data from one of these news platforms, news outlets. Every state in the United States participated, so that's major, that's big. I think it definitely has raised awareness. My thing is, was the awareness that it raised truly for the Black Lives Matter, for its betterment, for its enhancement, for its empowerment? You know, like, was it really for that? And that's just kind of what I've been thinking about, and, you know, always thinking about, because if you ain't thinking, you not ahead of this game. You not on the same level as these white folks are. So you gotta always question, you know, and think, you know, what is this? What purpose is this serving? How is it helping or not helping? What does it really mean? What is it? You know, you just have to question. And that's what we've been kind of taught not to do. So, I've been thinking, and I'm gonna share one of my thoughts, and then you can share your thoughts on, you know, what it has done. I stand with the protesters, and the rioters who have marched and protested and, you know, excuse me, did, you know, and actually participated, either social media, through the live protests, financially, any way that they could have to genuinely support the Black Lives Matter movement. I do stand with you guys, and I support that. But my question is, to the looters, what did that do? What did that achieve? And I'm hearing a lot of people say, like, you know what, we fucked shit up, and we tore this up, and da, 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 and we got this, we got that. But what's next? What comes after that? What did you really gain? You think because you think doing that, you told these white people you don't give a fuck about their establishment? Cool. They don't care either. I mean, they care, but they not harmed by that. You know why? They got insurance. And oh wow, these insurance companies about to go up. And guess who owns insurance companies? Oh. I'm just saying, like, you just really have to think and really be aware and woke on what's really going on. I love my black people. I'm always, you know, preaching and pushing and enforcing our melanated people. But you guys really have to think and, you know, really move with your head, not your emotions. Because that's really what they just they scored on us, like, again. They scored on us again. They got up again. You know why? Because they're the National Guard and their people and the police are now patrolling our communities that we tore up and we tore down. So it's like, how did you really win? And that's a whole nother other story, but about how they're going to implement the New World Order. But, you know, I'm only talking to the ones who third eye is open and pineal gland is clear. But what you think about the looters?
Listen, man, it's like, I feel like a lot of people was trying to be opportunists and saw an opportunity to steal when you didn't have.
Right.
And it's like, it's crazy because I was looking on my gram and I was seeing certain things. I was in the crib with Lil Duty, and it's just like, why y'all tear up our neighborhood when we could have tore anybody neighborhood up that was
not anybody. We could have went to the white folks.
No, I'm saying like anybody neighborhood that was
right.
white. Like y'all know where it's at. Like Manny Young, fucking Cheltenham, Montgomery County. Like y'all would have got y'all message through that because
any suburban
those
area
people that still support Trump and still, you know, like that's rocking out with him, they would have felt that. They can't go to their Target now. They like, damn, I can't go to my Whole Foods. I can't get my, you can't get my stuff, bud. You know, that'd tore them up. Like, y'all gotta, you know what I mean? Like, y'all gotta think and plan
right.
and be smart.
And
like, I'm not mad that
the
y'all
National
looted.
Guard wouldn't have been in our neighborhoods facilitating. They would be in their neighborhoods protecting them.
Look,
where they need to be. You feel me? Not here.
And really plan and think. And then the opportunity that everybody was out there, we should have been gathering up in tens to try to figure out what's the move for the next day. Not the, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're not tearing up our stuff. Like, think about it. Y'all probably, some of y'all grand folks can't even get their medicine right now. Like, like some of your grand folks is about to go home, the upper room. It's about to be over.
Another question I have: if you guys were seriously and you know truly for the cause of George Floyd and Black Lives Matter, one, why didn't you guys just burn down these establishments that white people have?
I ain't mad about Center City though.
Yeah, fuck Center City.
Yeah, y'all got
I
that.
mean, yeah,
I
y'all
was
did.
The first day.
They still looted and you know stole and stuff like that. But
still,
my thing is,
really they shit, though.
burn the shit down so that we can rebuild our own.
Right.
Y'all just broke a couple windows.
Niggas got milkshake machines. Like, yo, I saw a boy with a milkshake machine.
Windows
and what are you doing?
Thought that
you got a milkshake machine. What you about to do?
We shook the room. We're going to get justice.
Dumb shit.
No, guys, you really have to think and move smarter. Like, I really wish that you guys just would have organized a little bit better with your efforts, because that's ideally what we have to do. Like, you guys really moved off emotion, and trust me, these elites knew y'all was gonna do that. Right. They knew you was gonna do that. How many other black people died? And rest their souls, please, in peace, rest. But how many other black people died from police brutality or just from racism, period? And think about it. Everybody that does die, it's because of this racist system that's in place. Whether they die from a type of cancer or something because they put the cancers here, they developed that whole little scheme as well. Everything that is the United States is against black. So what are we to do?
Right.
And why do we keep asking them, give us justice, give us this, give us freedom? No. We have to say, you know what? We're completely detaching from the idea of a United States because it's not united at all. And creating our own resources, our own everything. Like, that's the mindset, and you know that should be what's next. But y'all are not thinking in that manner, just like thinking towards that. So that's what kind of made me frustrated. But I'm no longer going to be frustrated because I understand what's going on, and I understand that it has to happen. And you know how many other George Floyds it's going to be? You know how many it has been since this riot has started? Right. They black bodies is
keep it a bean. We losing more lives though, but look at this shit that's going on. Like,
black bodies is everything right now.
Like, this shit drawn. Like,
it's everything right now.
We're not thinking. Like, we losing our lives. They sitting in the crib and they laughing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole bunch
This
of
shit is
laughter
mockery.
and you know,
Literally,
they chilling
like,
out over there.
I'm like,
Everything's
literally,
good
like,
over there
wow.
we ain't doing nothing. We tearing up our shit. We ain't in their hoods looting.
Right.
We should have been in y'all hoods looting. That's just my thing. I'm not mad that y'all looted. I'm all for that shit. But my thing is,
you guys
y'all
should have
looted and planned
did it the right way
and been had their attention. You could really get their attention by being in their neighborhoods where they can't do the things that they need to do.
Right.
We'd have
because
been cool
they already
riding
believe one
chilling over here while they don't got no Burger Kings and nothing else to go to over there.
Right,
like,
and they don't even
bang no
they
Burger
don't
King.
have
Yeah.
Burger King in their neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Let's say that. Exactly. Heavy. You know, some of them still eat. You know,
very limited,
according to the
very limited.
according to the what's the thing called they used to teach us in school?
Very limited. We got the diet,
That the pyramid. Yep. Excuse me, the pyramid thingy. Some of them still eat according to that. You gotta have one meat, one, you know, this amount of vegetables, all this a day.
For the most part, they don't shop the same markets we shop. You'll catch them. They'll look at you crazy if you jump in a Whole Foods line with them. Oh, he's tatted. He has to stick out. You know, you like, yeah, they want me. Oh,
yeah, they don't want you there.
They don't want me around.
They
and
think they
like,
think you a murderer.
Or if I'm around, I'm just a rapper or I'm a ball player.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. He's a ball player. Let him rock. Like,
you some type of
it's crazy. It's crazy. You
right.
can't even jump in the same line. Like you feel that energy. Like you feel that energy.
Right. So and that energy is all bad and negative. So we have to create our own. Where we can go in, you know, our own facilities, black-owned facilities, and, you know, just don't have to deal with that.
Right.
And be surrounded by positivity and productive energy. You know, like, that's just my whole thing. I really want you guys to think.
Use your brains for sure.
Question, like y'all have to get out of this routine of just letting them tell you whatever, because they're gonna tell you what they want you to hear, not what's really going on. Like it's really deeper than what they telling y'all. Like, and it's sad, but I was feeling like I voted yesterday. But you know what I voted? You know who I voted for as president? Guess what I put in the joint. I wrote in my own, like, you know how you have the option to write in your own joint. I said a goddess, like that's who should be president. Like, cause the shit is a joke to me. Like that's like, first of all, I feel like if we The black vote does matter, but only in their system. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is we have to completely detach ourselves from their systems, and completely reshape and reform our paradigm so that we are creating our own, and they can't. Their systems won't be able to oppress us anymore. Keep us down. Like, it just won't work. They're gonna crumble if they don't have us. So I need y'all to understand how powerful y'all are, black people, and really wake up and start thinking, because it's crucial. It's crucial, or you know, this same pattern is going to continue to go on. So that was heavy, but and it's a lot of other things I've thought about the Black Lives Matter movement. I really do pray and manifest its success, but I know, you know, some things, and it's like with the mindsets and the rate and at the rate that you guys are moving, it's going to be hard to achieve, you know. So all of my people with your crowns on, and you know, this pure and genuine hearts, and you know, all of my people that are tapped in, continue to stay tapped in, vibrate high. You already know F the BS. We don't pay attention to like the news, media, and all that shit because it's fabricated, and that's what they want to do. They want to keep inflicting this mental illness and pains on you guys by putting what they're putting in the news. That all of the news medias are white owned. But yeah, it's time to change the narrative, and it starts with us. So, and it starts with us completely detaching and creating our own. So yeah, that's that on that. That's just period. What they say. That's just period. Our next topic is what or who's in your circle and what makes a great circle or team of friends or just your circle. Who's in your circle?
Let me start that joint.
Go ahead, you can start.
I think the first you don't burst. The first thing to build a sturdy circle is to have everybody that has a skill, like something. Because if everybody has a skill, everybody could bring something to the table.
Right.
Everybody is therefore an asset than a liability. When you start to find people that don't know their purpose or just don't align with you, y'all not on the same type time, you gotta cut them. They cannot be in your circle. Your circle is only gonna go up with you having the right positive motherfuckers in your circle. If you got 8 friends, have 8 sturdy people that's on the same type time, believe the same things as you, and they stand for the same shit. Don't have 6 and but Frankie and Joey, they don't believe the same.
They don't rock like us.
Yeah, they ain't really rock like
no.
you know they are friends, but you know they ain't gonna rock with us. Like,
they ain't gonna survive.
Yeah,
they not gonna. Y'all not gonna be friends for too long.
Y'all gotta be on the same type time. Y'all all gotta be able to help something. Be a help to each other. Like, you should be able to plug. If you plugged in with that, I need that plug. If you plugged in with that, I need that plug. If we all had a group of 8 and had our own plugs,
right? Or everybody be the plug.
We don't gotta shop with them.
Everybody be the plug.
We don't gotta shop with them.
That's what you gotta do.
Y'all need to find y'all groups of people and try to and find the right people. Don't just be doing it for the clout. A lot of people want to be friends with people for the clout, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I was just about to say that.
Niggas be wanting to be friends with people for the clout. And it's beyond that, but go ahead.
Your circle should comprise of people who are on your same type time. In other words, frequency. In other words, vibes. In other words, energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's who your circle should be made up of. That's who you should keep around you. And you know, that's just who you should look forward to build with. Because when I say circle, you should be expecting to be able to build with them. You shouldn't have nobody around you that you can't build with. Because life keeps going, and this it's always something. You know, it's gonna always be something or a need for someone who can help you in a team or a circle. People think that, you know, you can do it by yourself, but no, you can't. You really can't. You do need people who are just positive lights, positive, you know, motivators, and help you to be better and tap in to yourself, essentially. Because you also want people around you who allows you to be who you are, which allows you to bring the best out of you. So you want to keep those type of people around. I think what makes a great circle, a great team, like I just said, you just need people who are aligned, who are on, you know, the same type positive energy that you are on, and
goals too.
And goals, and y'all all have to, and loving of yourself. Then you know that that person can help you. I'm sorry, I had a little brain fart. But your circle should be sturdy, positive, productive, prosperous, loyal, loving, caring, happy, peaceful, thinkers, and people that, you know, that are all working ideally towards some type of level up, or, you know, all working towards their purposes in life. So keep a strong, solid circle. Your circles, when you're growing up, they're going to shift a lot, because you're still finding yourself and learning yourself and loving yourself, ideally. So it's going to shift and, you know, have some rocky points. You're going to lose friends, gain friends, lose family, gain family, literally and figuratively. But it's all about how you deal with it, and how you love yourself, and knowing yourself helps you to deal with it. So this is why I'm saying it all comes back to your spirit and loving yourself and knowing yourself and being tapped into who you truly are, who you naturally are, and being able to be that person and give that 100% all the time is going to help you navigate life a whole lot better or smoother. Like, you're going to be good. That's my thoughts on a good circle in the team.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
All right. So, is all of your friends have to be in your circle to be your friend?
Does all of
your friends have to be in your circle? Because you know who's in your circle. You know what I'm saying? Who you could really call on if some shit, you know what I'm saying, you needed some help, or someone's going to come to your aid. Is all of your friends supposed to be in your circle? Like, can y'all still be friends? But you know you're not my fucking circle, dog. Like, you're not in there. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we could be friends.
I think that's possible. I have some friends that I don't talk to every day. It's still all love.
Yeah, it's all love.
And, you know, it's still, you know, good vibes whenever we do link up. But we just know our places in each other's lives. So that's also, you know, a part of your circle, and, you know, having a good circle or identifying your circle. You know who, you know, some people are just cool with talking to them here and there. You can't talk to certain people every single day. Like, first of all, especially like, I'm not a, you know, I don't really feel like I'm a person that likes to just be in the mix all the time. So especially now, like with me having a family, having my own responsibilities, trying to build and focus on my business, NOPODCAP, and my other business ventures. Like, I just don't have time to communicate with people every single day. I don't. Like, and that's just life. I don't blame anybody or bash anybody for that. I do keep in mind, though, the people who are, you know, opportunists, or kind of, or like try to stick around to see what's going to happen in the long run, or, you know, whatever. Like, I do keep in mind everybody and their roles in my life, and I know and feel, you know, if it's genuine or not. So, you know, I kind of just move all that. But my circle is very small. Even the people that are in my circle, I don't talk to every single day. Like, I just don't. And it's all love. Like, because when we do talk, it's all love, it's all good vibes. We straight back from, like, you know, right back like we never left. It's all good. So that's pretty much that. But like prime example, like I kind of so we, because we're a couple, we're a unit, and we have a family now. We kind of like, we have a close set of friends, TTMO, who, you know, we just rock with them. Like, that's they on our tight time. You know, I feel like it's just always good vibes. It's always positive energy. You feel me? Like, we all, every time we link, we talking about a business or fun or just love and just happiness. You know, we always, it's always good. And I realized that we both had to kind of change our circles, because some of our friends are not on the same type time who we had either before our relationship, and some we developed amongst or during, but still, I still love them. Like, we still rocking and we still, you know, cool. But like I'm saying, we don't talk every single day, or it's not, you know, that even TT, like, that's my dog. Like, but we don't talk every single day. Right. My best friend, Cece, Amanda, we don't talk every single day. Like, but it's still all love when we do talk and we do link. So, I think it's just that, you know, having the people that's in your life, knowing their roles, and them just, you know, playing that. So, that's what makes that's knowing your circle. Knowing your circle is what also makes a good circle. You gotta know your circle. Like, some friends can't come around some other friends. Like, that's just that. Like,
you knowing your
some friends
right?
can't
like,
come around
like,
your other friends.
Like,
like
his vibe. He too chill.
Yeah,
he too
it's
hype. Like, no, that ain't
right.
gonna work.
Yeah, so that too. Like, that's also knowing your circle.
That's real.
And being able to create a good circle based off of that. Like, yeah, that's pretty much that. I enjoy my friends, though. Whenever we do link, it's always good vibes. Like I said, like, I don't feel like I have anybody in my life right now that is taken from me, or, you know, anything like that. Like, just negative. Like, I haven't been in drama since high school. Like, and that's been 3 going on 4 years now. Like, I'm on a whole different type mindset. My awareness and just focus is completely different from when I was in high school. I had a bunch of friends, and that completely changed. You know, like, that's out now. Like, because I found a friend in Don. So, like, and I have the friends that I did develop. I, you know, still keep them around and I still talk to them, but a lot of people just wasn't able to come with me, and, you know, because they weren't able to level up and go on this journey with me. So some people had to go. What did Kevin Hart say? You got to go. He didn't say that, but something like that.
That's what I say shit. You know, I usually correct you.
He said something like that. Somebody had to go. That's what he said. But yeah. So next we're going to go into, that's it for the circle topic. My circle, I love y'all, friends, everybody that's supporting me and tapping in. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. So we're going to answer the question of the day really quickly, wrap up with some encouragement, and then that's going to be it for episode 2. So the question of the day, real quick, is what's next for us as individuals and for our black people? Like, what's next for us? You want to start? What's next for you? What's on your agenda?
As far as like what I got going on, like music, like all that
whatever. What's on your agenda? What's next for you?
Alright. All right, what's next for me is I'm investing in my son right now. We're gonna be investing in children's books, also in apparel because
it's clothing line.
it's clothing line. I feel like you gotta invest in your kids just based off of they're that reflection of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they gonna.
You gotta show them how to carry it.
How to carry it, and how important money is, and how important it is to be, you know what I'm saying, successful out here, and just know you important. For real. But what's next for me, other than that, is I'm ready to drop these bombs on this music.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna play with it, but when I'm coming out, I'm coming out, like, my videos and the stuff that I'm doing is really you're gonna be able to see, like, who Donnie is. Like, oh,
right.
That's what he all about. Like,
next level shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We waiting.
Yeah, it's on.
What's next for I'm going to speak for my black folks. What I want you guys to take away from this, and to really, think about you guys. What should be next is, like Don said, building some type of, business. Start your LLC. Start an LLC for your family. Because when you get an LLC, you can get a business loan. Just so many other things and doors that open for you when you think and, move on some next level type shit. You feel me? Like, not just trying to, I understand you guys want justice, and I just read that they supposedly locked all of the officers up that were involved in the George Floyd killing, or arrested them at least. Don't know what charges they're going to be held accountable for, but they arrested them. So it's like, what's next? What do y'all want next? And it has to be for you. It has to be for us as a unit, as a race. Like, we have to really dig deeper and stop saying, we want justice, and create actual environments and platforms where we are not in situations where we have to even encounter these police. You feel me? Like, it just they shouldn't be able to even be a part of our system. But that's some higher level thinking shit. Like, that's, like I said, you have to really, really tap into your natural self, tap into, who you really are, where you come from. Do y'all ever even wonder that? Like, where did I really come from?
Really
Who are my ancestors?
Like, PA, all your folks is from North. It's not like that.
I mean, like, it's right. Like,
it's way deeper than that.
Y'all rep America so hard, and it's like, it's deeper than that. Y'all really are way more powerful than what they want y'all to believe, and that's just what I'm encouraging you to tap into. And that also ties with the encouragement piece. It says, take a break from social media because it is not your reality, and tap into your natural being. And that's just that. Take a break. If it's a day, a couple hours, a week, take a break and tap into you. And that's pretty much it for this episode. I thank all of you guys for tuning in. We love y'all. Stay tuned for next episode. Not gonna say when, because I've been having a lot of technological issues, but just stay tuned. Episode 1 is up on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also on Anchor, the podcast app. I'm going to figure out how to get it on other platforms, but yes, tap in. Thank you all again. Peace and blessings, and we out.